Wednesday, November 12th, Fool's Traverse, Bagrada. Damn, I hate the cold. A few months of warm weather, and you forget what it's like to have your eyes frost shut and the snot freeze in your nose. And it doesn't bother the undead one bit either, I'm sure. We're up here in the mountains to stop the deceiver from crossing into the west before winter closes the high passes. It's already started to snow pretty hard, so we shouldn't have to be here longer than a few more days. Bagrada is a maze of tiny canyons crisscrossing the mountains between the Plain of Scales and Forest Heart. There are 30 small groups of men like mine waiting at key junctions inside the pass, but the main body of our force is camped in the valley below, with hot meals and dry beds. I guess the worst thing about having a reputation for being a bunch of hardasses is that the Legion always finds itself where the fighting will be ugliest. So we're up here as the first line of defense against an attack by the deceiver. Tyrfing just came running into camp, bellowing that our scout's signal fire has gone out. That means trouble.
There were satchel charges hidden among the debris.
Get ready to stomp the yard with me, effing controller, as we play through Bagrada in Myth the Fallen Lords. And this was actually one of the levels that was included in the demo of the game, released way back in 1997. Gaming during the Clinton years. And I think it was probably, the other one that was packaged with it, I think, was Crow's Bridge, which was the very, very first level. And this is definitely more of a epitomal Myth level, because things can really go to shit in this one, if I remember correctly, and it probably will go to shit knowing me, but we'll do our best, I suppose. So there's some myrmidons there, and we're gonna get our frickin' dwarves out of there.
He's mine.
I think we've... Yeah, that's good. You guys just... No. There you go. Okay. This is not the prescribed method in which you play this level, but it's working, so we're gonna just roll with it. You guys go over here, you guys... fart around. I don't really care what you do. Just wait for them to come up. I saw them on the map, and there's quite a few of them, so we're just gonna wait for them to approach.
I'm moving.
Put them there. Put you there. Start shooting at them. Get our dwarves kind of in some kind of position. They're in kind of a packed formation, so they're actually protecting their soulless, which is interesting. Oof. We're gonna have to withdraw here in a minute. Yeah, we're gonna have to run away.
Yes, sir.
And my men are probably gonna
Yes?
automatically attack. No.
Move there, move there.
It's kind of shitty. I forgot why I was gonna do that, and
Die,
I paid for it. Oops. Whoops. No. Hey, you guys, just run away. On this level, I realize I'm not doing a very good job. But on this level, your dwarves are basically useless because the snow will extinguish the bottles. So you're not likely to get any good hits in with your dwarves. So they're kind of a... See, like that one was not knocked out, but blown out. Snowed out. I don't know what the word is. So we're not going to be using them so much, even though there are plenty of thrall with which we can get kills. It's a funny way of saying that, I guess. Let's just get back into something resembling an orderly formation. Okay, yeah, you're over there. We're going to shoot at you. We'll rotate you guys around. I could heal, but I'm not gonna. It's gonna be dangerous that way. Safety's for losers. Whoops, nope. So is clicking the right thing. I am just so bad at clicking stuff anymore. I don't know what my problem is, but I'm apparently incapable of clicking.
Yes! I'm moving.
Alright, now you guys can run away. Oh god! Okay, now you guys run.
Over
You
here!
guys just keep doing your dwarfy business. I would like them to get some kills in this because they're going to be useful later. Yeah, don't run towards the thrall.
Make up your mind.
Just go ahead and go over here. We'll go ahead and attack these
Die,
guys.
fools!
They should be pretty easily handled by our infantry here, because Berserks versus Thrall is pretty uneven, and my archers are shooting at my own men, which is fantastic. Come on, thank you. Okay, so that Berserk definitely needs to be healed at this point. We're going to put us in a long line, get the fat man in a little coat. Richard! Fat guy in a little coat. Let's get him healed up. And, oh god, you know, this just came to mind. You can rename your characters or your troops to whatever you want. Like, this could be Tommy Boy. And if you guys want to be in this, you'll probably die, for one, but if you do want to volunteer to be in this, be my guest. I was thinking of putting all of my subscribers in the game at some point, but as you can see, I have a hard time maintaining focus. Like, not getting my men killed to begin with, so I don't know if that would necessarily be a good idea to spend any amount of time renaming people, because things happen quickly in this game, and I'm so easily distracted that I would probably lose the level as a result. So, but if any of you in particular would like to be a part of this fun-filled expedition into the heart of death, please let me know. We saw some myrmidons up ahead, meanwhile, and they're running away.
Let's go!
So we're going to advance. We're going to press on. Speed things up a little bit. Let's get our archers up. Up! Uppity, uppity, uppity. Okay, there's some stuff. That's a more significant formation again. And here's what I actually should be doing. I don't know why this didn't occur to me. Should be putting my dwarves on the same wing as my archers, because once I clear the Solus out of one side, I can use my dwarves with relative impunity.
Step aside.
And then we're going to do a little of this, and then a little of that.
Okay.
Ready?
And you guys just run away. Now, let's see how this goes. Yeah, bottles not working.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Step aside.
That was not how I had wanted this to go, but it'll do. Yeah, you guys just back off. And then you take the Solus,
Die,
you take the
fools!
low road, and I'll get to Scotland when I feel like it. Okay, there we go. Settled. Alright, so we're going to keep going. We need to see if we can find where our
Over here!
scouts were and see what happened to them, what their fate was.
Okay.
And as the intro alluded to, this is kind of just a big nasty mess of mountainy, passy goodness. It's actually, this level is named after a couple of battles that occurred during the various Roman conflicts with the Carthaginians. And there's a river called the Bagradus River.
Move here, move there.
And the Carthaginians were famous for using a certain type of weapon, or I guess you could call it a weapon. A tactic, maybe? I don't really know. I don't really know how to describe it without telling you directly what it is. But we'll see something like that here. And those guys are just going to dance around like idiots. So maybe I'll take this moment to heal up. Just get over there. The pathfinding for Journeyman is particularly awful for some reason. I don't know why that is. But meanwhile, the Myrmidons are having a time.
Yes.
Let's move you up.
Yes.
I wonder if I move you guys up, if it'll entice the Myrmidons into attacking. They're not too smart. We'll see if we can do the whole thing that we were doing with the whites on the previous level, where if we play peekaboo... Oh, come on. Not listening. I had a whole plan set up, you guys. Yeah, whatever. We'll just move you over here then. Dwarves go over here. Everybody else over here. And that worked.
Die, fools!
You have to be careful when you kind of dangle your archers out like that, because Myrmidons are so fast that they'll just run right into you and cut you in pieces. So, there we are. Okay, let's go see some footsteps over here, footprints rather. That's probably the Myrmidons there. You guys may not be able to see that in YouTube, but there's a little trail there, and then another one over here. So we'll go over here. That's fine. We'll just march up. See if there's any enemies over there. Any enemies? Anemones? Let's see. Yes, there are. A couple of Myrmidons, it looks like.
Yes, sir.
Back our dwarves off because they are extremely vulnerable. And we're just going to attack these guys with our Zerks and our warriors. And there's a Solus over there. We'll move our archers up here. And we'll do a little trick with our Berserks. See if we can get them to start shooting at this Berserker here.
Yeah.
Attack that there.
Over here.
Oof. That's not how you do that. You just dance around like they were with their Myrmidons. It's an interesting spot that they've picked out to start shooting from, which is behind a tree, but whatever. Yeah, a lot of our shots are just not even going to make it through. Good job. Brilliant! Okay, whatever. And then there's some guys over here, and we need to get our infantry up because they're going to cut our archers to pieces.
I'm moving.
Yeah, you guys keep running. Feel free to continue your retreat because you're going to get killed if you don't. Let's see if we can actually keep this relatively orderly.
Hey, move it.
And you can see that my Berserks, they attack so quickly that the enemy can't even get shots off. Which is cool. It's pretty cool. Alright, form up again.
Mike up.
Where are my... Oh, they're back there, okay. That's fine. See if we can lob some shots at him. Okay, you guys stop, and you attack him. Great job, guys. That guy is getting his shit packed in for him. He will need to be healed.
Your order, sir.
Alright. Tommy Boy's gonna go help him out. What kind of hotel is this? That's not even appropriate to the situation, but I felt like saying it, so there you go. Now let's see what happens when you use the other guy's Mandrake roots. You're walking around, you're chopping up the enemy. Oh god, there's a Myrmidon! Okay, that's not even... That's just horrible. Let's just keep moving right along with this thrilling narrative. So, have we seen where the scouts were? Or are? They could still be alive, despite the cutscene. Didn't say specifically what happened.
Move here, move there.
Yes.
How about we name one of our dwarves Billy Madison? Whoops, what did I do? There we go. Satchel charges are good for me. You protect me. Tee hee hee.
Yes?
Wow.
What? Move
That
here, move
sucks.
Okay.
Mid-90s films with Saturday Night
New
Live
units
alumni in it.
received.
Oh, hey! Did you guys hear that? New units received. It looks like these might be survivors from the encounter with that thing. We'll add them to our group.
Yes?
And we're going to reset our presets appropriately, or inappropriately, as the case may be. Billy Madison and Jari and Dury. Jari Dury. Okay, there is
I've got
a
him.
bunch of shit. There's a Myrmidon. We'll get our archers in some kind of formation here.
He's
Try to get
mine.
these guys to attack.
What now?
Move our dwarves. And it looks like they thought better of it, but they thought better of it too late. Oh, you idiots.
Watch your fire.
I can see that just lodge itself right in the head of one of my berserks. Although at least it hit him in the head and not something important. So let's see. We've got some relatively fresh troops now. We're going to set up a little line, a little conga line. And you guys go over here. Now I could be kind of cheesy and place my troops knowing what is going to happen here. You can see this is where the scout camp was, the smoldering remains of the scout camp. I don't think things went too well for them. We're going to form up over here, put my dwarves over here, and I think shit's about to get real. We're going to put our guys up on high ground.
I'm moving.
A lot of soldiers we have now. There's a little... These have actual text on them, which you can enhance out of the game. Like you can use a, I don't know, some kind of CSI thing that enhances the text. And this supposedly says goal go round, like $1 or something per play or something like that. I can't remember. Because it looks like a merry-go-round. Isn't that cool? Whatever. I don't think... maybe that's not the one that says that, but they all have some text on them, I think. And that's actually how I learned the site that had that information about the goal go round and also about Bagrada is the Bungie site for Myth. Let's put our archers up here. I think it's just Bungie.org because it's a fan site. It's not really technically considered the official Bungie site, but this game has a really devout fan base for sure. Just because, well, I mean, they still have a an active multiplayer server. I might play a little bit of multiplayer, although I won't do it in this iteration of the game. I'll probably do it in Myth 2. You might be wondering why I'm putting those charges there. Well, you're not going to find out, so we're going to shoot at those. We need to get our men into some kind of formation here. And attack them.
Step aside.
So they don't kill my archers. And what's going on over here? What is that?
I'm moving.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stand clear.
See if we can
Stand clear.
figure out what the hell that is. That was not the prescribed method in which you attack those, but that's okay. Boom!
I've got him.
Are they gonna just waltz right up?
Hey, step aside.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. This is not gonna end well. Oh
Casualty.
no!
Sir.
They're just kicking him to pieces. No! Oh, thank God. Oh. That was horrifying. It was not the way you do that. But we made it. We're alive. So now you know what I was talking about with the Carthaginians. That was called a trow. And they're basically two-legged elephants. That one trow, after just wading into all of my troops, killed 5 of them. Just with, even though I had overwhelming damage being done to it, it still killed 5. And there's a little picture of his head. So yeah, they're basically elephants, like the Carthaginians, and then it's Bagrada, and then it's a historical reference, of which Bungie, I was going to say Bonji. Is that like a combination of Bondi Beach and Bungie? I think Bungie would love to be on Bondi Beach at any given moment, but yeah, so reference upon reference. There you go. You learned something. I learned something. I'm terrible at this game. Wait, I didn't learn that? I already knew that. I'm just completely overjoyed that I actually beat this level, because that thing, that frickin' trow, is ridiculous. And I forgot to save, also. Well, we're gonna figure out how to do something about that. I didn't do it before the last one. What I did is I just went to the next level and immediately saved. So I think I'll do that. So don't worry about me. Everything's fine. Other than me being giddy with success. Okay, I'm going to shut up now and post this on YouTube, I guess. This has been Effing Controller playing Bagrada in Myth the Fallen Lords. I will see you guys again real soon.